are here today doing a little Q&A with my mentor, Pat Stark. Me and her wrote Lost Heart, A Guide to Living from the Heart in a Broken World. And we wrote this manual. It's like a workbook because we really had a lot of people coming to us, right, Pat? They were, you know, we both do counseling. She's been counseling people for like 40 years or something.
At least.
Yeah. and so we've gotten a lot of questions. I have, especially with the radio show, and welcome you guys to Get Heart TV. And we wanted to answer some of those questions today. And I wanted to have, you know, our expert, I feel like Pat here, answer some of these. So like the first one was, what can I do to get out of toxic patterns? You know, a lot of people have like cycles or patterns of bad relationships or anger outbursts or stuff like that. So they didn't really specify, but you know, just any kind of pattern.
Right. Well, so often when we're stuck in a pattern, it's because it comes from the past.
Yeah.
It comes out of wounds, things that happened to us in our past, relationships in our past that have never been dealt with or looked at and healed. And then we get stuck in a pattern that we don't even know why we're doing it. And we can try to change our behavior, but behavior only lasts about 2 weeks.
Right.
Tops. And so what we want to do is go to the root. Where is this coming from? Where did this start? And that's where I need the healing.
So would you say like they need to kind of identify first like the pattern and what it is, and then kind of like what triggers it, and then start to, I mean, we do kind of do some of this in the workbook, start to kind of ask like, okay, what, you know, I know you've asked, you know, a lot of patients or clients, you know, how old do you feel right now or something like that? Is that something that they would do to like identify?
Absolutely. And looking at the feeling, not the circumstance. Because the circumstance of what happened in the past might not look anything like the circumstance in the present, but the feeling is the same. So what is the feeling that I feel in this present circumstance when I get stuck in this pattern? And do I feel trapped? Do I feel rejection? Do I feel shame? Do I feel just angry? Where did I feel that before?
Yeah, and maybe like a good example to help anyone watching would be like, I know for me, I would start to feel powerless as an adult.
That's a big one.
And you know, I know you helped me kind of identify that, and I hated feeling weak. So it reminded me a lot of, as a little girl, when I was in my family situation, unable to do anything to, you know, help relieve what was happening in my house. I felt very powerless.
And along with the powerlessness is also feeling trapped.
Yes,
very often
absolutely.
We feel trapped in the present. Well, when did I feel trapped in the past?
Okay.
And we can feel emotionally trapped even when we're not physically trapped.
That's really good. Yeah. And what would be some advice you would do? So if they say, okay, I'm feeling powerless, what are some of the things that they can do to start to get to the root of that powerless, or try to deal with the powerlessness?
Well, very often what happens when we feel powerless, we get angry.
Yes.
Because we have no control.
This is very true.
And so we often just go to the anger and not go to the powerlessness. But in every powerless situation, there's usually a little bit of power. So what power do I have? The power might just be to start to figure out, where's this coming from? That's a power right there.
It is.
To begin a process to discover where this all started. Where did I get stuck in this pattern?
Yeah, that's really good to say, like, why. I think for me, too, to have a little bit of power of saying, oh, wow, I'm feeling angry, and it is because I'm feeling powerless. Like, to me, that was a huge light bulb.
Right.
And then say, okay, why am I feeling this way? And then connecting it kind of almost back to my childhood and being able. So that was actually a sense of relief, maybe, and it might be for someone watching right now, if you know, are having experienced that, even just with, you know, rage or anger or powerlessness. So that might be something that would be a good starting point.
Yes, absolutely.
So that did make me feel powerful.
Yes. And one important thing to realize is that the emotion is the emotion of the child, not the adult. So a lot of times when we're going around a mountain for the 20th time and having the same reaction, that reaction is not our adult self, that's the child self that's still stuck in that same emotion from the past. And so the healing is really of the younger part of us, not in the adult part.
That is a really good point, and I think we should probably do another video on the younger self, because I remember when you were telling me that, and you would first tell me that, and I knew it in my head. I'd be like, yes, this emotion I'm feeling is from my little girl, like when I was 6 or 5 years old, but I didn't know how to get back to her. And so we will cover that, and we do cover that in our manual, The Lost Heart, about connecting back to those younger parts of yourself. And so we'll do that in another video. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are doing Q&A with Pat Stark here on our book, Lost Heart, getting back to what it means to truly live from your heart. Thanks so much. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Get Heart TV, and if you would like to grab a copy of our book, Lost Heart, go ahead and click on the link below this video and you can grab your copy today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you won't miss a video. And until next time, Get Heart.